Hello everyone, welcome to my bold and the beautiful channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Hope threatens Sheila with her sassy attitude, stuns Steffi. Thursday, November 9. Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful indicate that Taylor Hayes will switch from arguing with Brooke Logan to yelling at Sheila. Carter Taylor will now get the opportunity to address Sheila and voice her opinions after Steffi Forrester's opportunity to do so on Thursday's BMB episode. Taylor will find Sheila and make it plain that she will not put up with anyone meddling with her family. There will be consequences for Sheila if she dares to approach Steffi or the children once more. Sheila may counter that Steffi is the one causing the trouble right now, but Taylor will make a serious threat and demand conduct from her. Sheila might act as though Steffi has taken the offensive in this circumstance by pointing to her black eye as evidence, but Taylor will believe Sheila deserves much more than that. Taylor will now solely be concerned with ensuring that Steffi leads a contented and secure existence with John Finnegan and the kids. She will caution Sheila not to get in the way of that, or else there will be consequences. According to additional Bold and the Beautiful teasers, Hope's sassy demeanor will wow Steffi during their most recent confrontation at work. After spotting Hope and Thomas Forrester having a passionate moment, Steffi started a lecture, but Hope is refusing to back down. Hope just informs Steffi that she and Thomas are enjoying their work and that they are on the same page. Hope is determined to pursue her contentious new romance, and she won't allow Steffi Taylor or Brooke Logan, Catherine Kelly Lang to stand in her way. Hope's assertiveness will initially startle Steffi, but in the end she'll come to the conclusion that Hope's behavior is more in line with Brooke's. Even though Steffi makes a few astute comments about Hope resembling her mother, Hope doesn't seem to be terrified of it anymore. Hope will be okay with having a personality that isn't all that different from Brooke these days, since she is embracing this unapologetic version of herself that isn't scared to shoot back. Keep checking back for updates on their developing relationship and any other love news that may emerge. As spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful indicate that Hope will pursue Thomas relentlessly. Taylor's blame game. Ridge and Steffi get back together. Wednesday, November 8. Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful indicate that Ridge Forrester visited Steffi Forrester and said how much he had missed her. Steffi brought up Ridge's failure in the fashion show and said she wasn't going to allow Sheila Carter Kimberlin Brown to keep her at bay any longer. Steffi saw a shift in Ridge's demeanor and assumed he was furious over losing. She had to acknowledge that she was also taken aback by the setback. Ridge persuaded Steffi to talk about Sheila once more after flashing back to when he was the one who was really the winner, but was hiding it. Ridge was both delighted by Steffi's admission that she had challenged Sheila and hit her, and worried about potential revenge, but Steffi refused to allow Sheila control her behavior, claiming that if Sheila fought back, she would fight back as well. Steffi was prepared to go for Forrester Creations once she gave her word to treat Sheila carefully. On Wednesday's B&B episode, Brooke Logan was admiring a framed picture of herself and Eric before Taylor Hayes was born in Eric Forrester's office. Taylor heard that Thomas Forrest and Hope Logan were spending more and more time together, so she thought he was with Logan while she searched for him. Taylor shot back, saying that was a first, as Brooke stated that she was attempting to keep out of it. As a result, Taylor accused Hope of abandoning Thomas when he was attempting to address his emotional problems. Taylor was not thrilled that Brooke had brought up the idea that Thomas had once been smitten with Hope. Following Taylor's patient call, Brooke inquired as to whether she intended to stay once Steffi returned. Sincerely, Taylor admitted she had no idea and stated that her only concern was ensuring Thomas' safety under Hope's circumstances. Brooke stated that Hope wasn't the kind of girl who would play with Thomas's thoughts to boost her own ego. After Taylor claimed it wasn't fair, Taylor said that Hope had changed and that she didn't think it was appropriate to push Thomas back into her disobedient stage before the argument could get any worse. Ridge showed up and welcomed Taylor back, even though Brooke didn't think Thomas needed protection. Taylor thought Steffi had her wits about her and inquired about Thomas's well-being, but Ridge was still worried about Sheila and the threat she presented. Conversations shifted back to Hope and Thomas's involvement, but Ridge believed they were responsible adults who needed to make their own decisions, while Taylor thought this was a unique situation. Ridge said perhaps they could rely on Thomas to make the right choice, however. Even though Taylor felt Thomas was truly in love with her, she was concerned by Hope's conflicting signals. Taylor thought that was potentially harmful and self-serving Hope, and Thomas talked about the feedback from the fashion show. In the design office, but Thomas mainly wanted to talk about Hope before referring to Hope as the new face of Forrester Creations. Thomas made a comment about her new hairstyle and outfit. While Thomas chanted Hope praises, Hope smiled and laughed following his discussion of Hope's exceptional and intoxicating qualities. Thomas acknowledged that he was always impacted by her, though Thomas declared Hope to be the queen of everything and exclaimed over her beauty. Eric remained the king of fashion after giving Hope a kiss and expressing his intense desire for her. Thomas advised them to seize the moment. Hope was helping Thomas take off his shirt as the make-out session got intense, but Steffi interrupted and gave her a hard look. Steffi thought it was crazy that Hope was seeing Thomas in a professional setting and exclaimed, "What the hell, they didn't need another lecture from anyone." Hope cautioned after Steffi angrily told Thomas to put his shirt back on. She stated angrily that she could see that when Thomas admitted that he had been much closer to Hope while Steffi was away after Thomas left to handle a situation at work. Steffi claimed that Taylor alerted her of Hope's relationship with Thomas. Hope said that Brooke and Taylor had previously expressed their affection to one another. For once, Steffi astonished at Brooke's agreement and questioned Hope's actions. Given her knowledge of Thomas' past, not only was this going to put Hope for the future in danger, but Steffi was quite unhappy. Steffi questioned Hope about her relationship with Thomas after she insisted that she was following her heart. Hope paused for a second before stating that she would not allow Steffi, Taylor, or Brooke to stop her Thomas hookups because they both enjoyed what they were doing at the time. Keep an eye out for Hope's fiery personality updates as her confrontation with Steffi progresses. According to spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful in the latest episode of the popular soap opera, Hope's sassy attitude stuns Steffi. Viewers were treated to a dramatic and unexpected turn of events. Hope, one of the show's central characters, has always been portrayed as sweet and mild-mannered. However, in a surprising twist, she unveiled a new sassy attitude that left her family and friends astounded. Hope's transformation began when she realized she had been taken for granted for far too long. Tired of playing the perpetual dude, she decided to take charge of her life and started standing up for herself, even if it meant being a bit sassy. Her newfound confidence and assertiveness stunned her sister Steffi, who struggled to come to terms with this change. Meanwhile, another explosive storyline took center stage when Taylor, a longtime rival of Sheila, threatened the notorious troublemaker. Sheila's presence has always been a source of tension and turmoil, and Taylor's warning hinted at a brewing storm that's bound to shake things up in the show's fictional world as the drama unfolds. Fans eagerly anticipate the upcoming episodes to see how Hope's transformation and Taylor's threats will impact the relationships and conflicts that have defined the show for years. Hope's sassy attitude stuns Steffi continues to captivate audiences with its intriguing plot twists and character developments, keeping viewers on the edge of their seats. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any updates.